Sassy, can I tell you something? Let me tell you a story, okay? Don't lick me. Sassy, listen to me, Sassy. Look, can you... you look at me when I'm talking to you? Sassy pants? Okay. I was a professional lifeguard for a number of years, Sassy. And there was this kid that was always, this kid was always helpful to the guards, okay? She was so tiny. She was this tiny, tiny, tiny kid. She was probably, I don't know, she was probably like 10, but she was very, like, petite for her age. And so we called her Jujubee. Sassy, don't walk away when I'm trying to tell you a story. Sassy, come here, come back, come back, come back. So we called her Jujubee, okay, Sassy? And because we called her Jujubee, and a thing for people in Baltimore City where I grew up is that we would go to Ocean City, oh, we're going down the ocean, hon, you want to come down the ocean with us? That's what we would say to each other all the time. And I know, you should put your ears back at that accent. It's a terrible accent. Down the ocean, hon. It's awful. It's very strident. But yeah, I went down the ocean, and I was thinking about Jujubee back at the pool where I was professionally lifeguarding for like 6 years. And I was like, oh, I'm going to stop at that place called Candy Kitchen, pick up a bag of Jujubees, and bring them back as a gift for Jujubee, because she's always helping out the lifeguards. And so I bring that bag back, okay, Sassy? This is great. We're in the office, okay, and Jujubee comes into the pool, and I'm like, ooh, I'm going to get her gift. And so she comes, around into the actual main area, and I call her over to the office, and she's standing at the door of the office. I hold up the bag of Jujubees for her. I was like, hey, look, I brought something back from the ocean for you. It's Jujubees. And I presented the bag with such enthusiasm, I didn't realize that I had the bag upside down. And so I said, it's Jujubees. And Jujubees just went all over the office floor. All of the Jujubees that I picked up for Jujubee just went all over the office floor. And so she had this look on her face of like, I got a gift, and it's ruined. It was like, oh, it was terrible. I know, it makes me uncomfortable too, Sassy. It makes me uncomfortable too. That was a memory I was thinking about. It was because I was publishing a video. I know you want out of this show, Sassy. I'm sorry. Most people want out of my shows. I'm sorry. But yeah, what reminded me is because whenever I publish a show, I just, to title it, because I have to edit once it's on YouTube, I just mash the buttons and just name it randomly, and the iPhone will autocorrect it usually. And the last time it autocorrected, it was like it put Jujubee, and it reminded me of that story, and I wanted to tell you, Sassy. So you and I are close. We're close, right, Sassy? 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 Where are you going, Sassy Pants? Oh, Sassy. Alright. Now I see how it is. They all leave. They all leave eventually.